What's going on, YouTube? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Litecoin. Right now we're sitting at $230. We're up about 1.29%. What I want to do today was look at Litecoin, the big picture of it on the log scale. So what we're going to do is look at Litecoin on the 1-day time frame. So each candle is going to represent 1 day. And we're really going to step back and look at this on the log scale. I've had quite a few people ask me if they believe the top is in for Litecoin. I'm basically going to go through some of the reasons that I believe we have not topped yet for Litecoin. If you guys get some from this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also know there's tons of scammers, spammers, all that type of stuff down in the comments. I do the best I can to try to clear it and get them out of there, but guys, I can't help it. They come in so fast, so don't ever send your coins to people. That's not me down there. The only thing I've ever tried to sell to you guys is that $25 course that I have in my description. Other than that, I don't do any WhatsApp apps. I don't do any Twitter, anything like that. Okay, so just solely here on YouTube. So guys, what I want to do here first, one of the main things that I like to look for tops and bottoms are Climax volume. And what you can see is last time when we got up for Litecoin here to roughly about $422 was our high, you can see this stick of volume. And look how large this stick of volume is right here. And you can see we have not had that yet. And that was our blow off top, and that was Climax volume. And you can see typically the very end, the last 10% of a trend, you're going to go straight up and you're going to have these blow off tops in the cryptocurrency space. That's typically what we have. And it's also going to be on this heavy volume. And same with bottoms. Many times when we put a bottom in, you're going to have Climax volume as well. So those are things you want to look at. But when we're looking at this side over here now, we have not had our Climax volume anywhere near this area or as high as this volume was before. So just to mark this, guys, in terms of dollars, looking at over here, just show you how much bigger this stick of volume is than the biggest one that we've had so far in this bull market. So in dollar terms, we're at 11.09 in terms of the height of that volume. And then the biggest one we've had so far is 5.53. So I do not believe we've had Climax volume yet. And that typically with the blow off top will mark tops. So I don't think we're there. Also, last time when we had our blow off top, our relative strength got up to roughly about 95 to 96. Right now we're at 64. And what I do for my RSI, so I don't sell out too early on longer term holds, what I like to do is look at the RSI on the 30-day. So my input's going to be for 30, basically marking a month. And what that's going to do, it's going to show me that when we're up in the high 80s and 90s on the 30, that means we're very overextended. That's when I want to be taking my profits. Same deal if we really get pushed down low into the 20s. For this 30 RSI, many times that's a great spot to buy at. But you can see last time with that Climax volume, with the blow off top going straight up, the RSI was at 96, and we're not having that yet. We haven't had it. The highest that we've had the RSI in this entire run here, for how I have my RSI set, it's going to be different than a lot of people's, has been about 75, 76, right up in that range. So guys, if we still are to have, and we still may have another retracement even back down in this area. So the main areas I'm going to look at working my way up here, we're going to look at support at 153. Then we're going to look at support at 178. And then it's going to be around $200. And also, if you get some from these videos, guys, and you like the way I break things down for you, let me know down low. Also, let me know what you've been doing with Litecoin. I'd love to hear your Litecoin year-end price prediction. Where do you think at the end of this year we're going to be? Do you think we'll hit $500? Somewhere in that range. I'd love for you to put it down low. Because if we can get up above that 422, it's going to be blue sky breakouts, price discovery. And that's when things could get exciting. And that's when Litecoin could have a shot to get up into some of those higher numbers, maybe even potentially $1,000. Depends on the type of volume behind it. Last time when we had this blow off top here, we basically went from about $57 up to $422, and it only took about a month or two. That's how quick these things take place. So when we have one of these, I mean, that could definitely take us up to $1,000 or more. So that's why I think with Litecoin, as we're watching this trend, we need to continue to be patient. Things can get uncomfortable in this space, guys. You know, if you're buying at $22 or $40 and you're in these great profits, it can get a little uncomfortable sometimes because you're going, man, this is abnormal. I should be taking a little bit more profits. But in this space, it can get so overextended. And to the upside as well as the downside, just like in the bear market. When we got in this bear market, no one ever would have thought Litecoin would have got down to $22. So as extended as it can get to the downside, the same thing to the upside. And I think one of the safest things is just as we start to see one of these blow off tops, trail stop losses behind it, keep moving them up in your position. So if we do end up rolling over like we did over here, you don't end up giving back all the profits that you made. We don't want to see those virtual profits. We want to lock them in and build our trading account, right? And also another thing I'm going to give you here that I believe marks bear markets many times is once we start breaking down through this 200 moving average. You can see when we broke through here, we were at about $150, went all the way down to 22. We broke down over here from 86 down through. We ended up going down roughly to about 35. So right now, if we're taking a look at the moving averages, we're up above our 20, our 50, our 100, and our 200. So we're trading up above that. You can see the river here. So the trend is up. You want to trade with the trend. Always look for the trend. You don't want to go against that. But could we definitely have another one of these retracements where we come back to 175 even? $200, somewhere in that range? Absolutely. And we have to be prepared for that. You know, guys, it's going to be the whales, the big market movers who are going to be putting or who are going to be pushing this market around. They're the ones who are going to determine which direction we go. And typically, trends want to continue. It's in motion. It wants to continue. You're going to have those corrections. But right now, we're not, in my opinion, topped out for Litecoin yet. So I'd love to hear your opinion down below. Keep an eye on these areas, guys. You know, if you're a longer term investor, this is where you just sit back, not financial advice, ride out this play right now. You know, that's where you just be patient. God bless you all. Take care.